Hello everyone, this is Kaustubh Naik and today is 12th of December 2022. It's the start of the week and today is Monday. So here we are again to discuss on the post-market reports on Bank Nifty December future and Nifty December future. So whatever has happened today in the market, this video commentary is purely based on my point of view and all the content is only for the educational purpose. Alright, cool. Now let us get started first. Let us start with Bank Nifty. Okay, so the previous closing over here was at 43,773 while the open is at 43,625. High is at 43,935. Low is at 43,561. Okay, now let us move on the chart on the 3 minutes time frame and see how the market has moved for the day. Looking at the market, while on Friday the market had closed in the red over here at 43,773 as I told earlier. So the market opened at the top over here and then the market opened here and then went up till 43,716 and then fell down to below the support level to take a strongest support in order to move overhead. If the support had been broken at any given point, the market would have fallen drastically, but luckily it held up strong at the support level, and from here after like 3-4 candles the market started to move up, and then the market started to move up. After moving, it hit the first resistor number 1. After hitting the resistor number 1, the market came in a range bound mode where the market started to stay in the range, and I can show you the top line of this, which is over here. Let me draw that in a little bigger line in a green color. Okay, so I'll draw this over here at the top, and the bottom would be approximately this side at this, and this range has been broken and it is close to the range at the top, which I am also expecting that the market may move on the higher side. We can expect the markets to open at 43,000 or 44,000 by tomorrow. If not, if the market open below the candle, we can expect the market to start moving to the bottom side. And if the market open at the bottom side below this line, below this level, I do not know where it might open, but we can definitely aim a target of 43,540 at the bottom side, and we can target 44,200 at the top side. And let's see how the market would move tomorrow, and we'll get to know itself. Okay, cool. And now just a second, let me cut this out, and then we'll move for the bank Nifty. We are done. We'll move to the Nifty December future. Okay, open the Nifty chart and let us see how it has been performed for the day. Previous closing over here is at 18,583 while the open is at 18,520. High created here over is 18,638 while the low created over here is at 18,456. Okay, cool. Now here we have a chart, and let us move to the 3 minutes time frame as which we every day see. Okay, the market closed here yesterday over here. Today the market opened over this candle, which is how to get to know. Okay, how I know that? I looked at the opening price. I usually don't remember. I don't even have to remember. Even if I don't remember, I can get to know which candle has the opening. Okay, I'll just quickly tell you a quick tutorial how to identify whether the market has opened. If the first candle is in red, that's mean the top of the body, which is the opening, and below that is the closing. This candle you see green, that means that the opening of this candle has been at this point, which is at 18,487, and then the closing of the candle, which is over here, that is why it is in the green. Okay, if you would like to see a dedicated video on how did I do that with a better explanation and an example, please let me know in the comments and I shall make a video in the future. Okay, cool. Now let us move with the video. And then the market opened around this point at the high of the bottom, which is 18,520. It did open in the negative territory while it went at the bottom, creating 4 candles and took a strong support and resisted not to go below that support level. And then the market started to rally. We even saw the first three volumes. In the first volume, a lot of sell-off has been happened. I assume that there might be a lot of SLs taken out over here, but let's see. Even I do not know what might have happened over here, but it has definitely gone down. From over here, the market started to move to the upwards, and then the market started to move upwards, and then closed the target level, which was the resistance number 1, and it was at 18,621. Post that, and it hit the target, which was at 1015. Post that, the market started to stay in a bit of a range. Okay, so the first range what I'm gonna draw for you will be slightly in the dotted forms. Okay, I'll draw that in a red format because I have two ranges over here. The first range would be approximately this range. Okay, so we can see how the market has moved from the bottom till the top, to again bottom, to again try to go above the resistance level, but it has failed over here. 1 second, I'll just give you a little better explanation on this. Okay, yeah, over here it has failed. Okay, if I have driven this box, you can see that clearly right now. Let me focus, let me zoom in for you. Okay, you can see it over here. How have I driven you? How I have driven it over here? It failed to go above this. Okay, once it failed to go above this, let me change the line back to the straight line with the big thickness increasing in it, and let me choose a color of I'll choose a color green. Okay, the second territory which the market started to stay in the range. Okay, the second territory started over this point. Okay, this was the point exactly over here. This is the total point. Okay, the market stayed over here, and when the market started to stay over here, and it moved in the range completely, and it did completely. As said, when the market starts to crash below this support line, the market tends to fall. When the market goes above it, the market tends to go hit the target on the higher side, and that's what has happened. The market has fallen at the bottom. When the bottom has been fallen halfway, if I'm not wrong, there might be some pivot level standing at this point, and there it is. I told you, the pivot level which we are seeing is standing up approximately here, which this candle, please see this clearly over here. Let me draw again for you, and then you can just take a slight guess. Okay, let me draw that in this format. Okay, format, and then you will be able to see this. No, you won't be able to see this. Let me draw it again in the same one. Okay, see in this box. Okay, this same pivot level is exactly which has taken a support. Every market has a definitely support. You just have to go and look at the previous pivot levels points. Okay, the market has touched that pivot level, and from there we saw a quick bounce back. Okay, when we saw the quick bounce back, if you have booked your profits over here while shorting or buying the put option or shorting the market, you might have got the good profit. Approximately the fall is of 18,600 till 18,513, approximately 150 points in the index, and approximately 70 points in the money put option buying, or put option in the out the money selling. Okay, you could have easily captured it, but anyway, and from there you can go change your side, and the market starts to bounce up and close at the range. Okay, so this range is slightly confusing. It's not close to the top, it's not very close to the bottom side, so I cannot really say. Okay, I'll have to move this slightly lower over here. It's exactly in the center, and I cannot say where it might open tomorrow because I am really on to, like, my bias is like neutral right now on this. Okay, so if I would tell you where it might open, I do not know. If the candle opens below or above 18,640, the first target for me would be 18,740, while the market opened below this, means my first target at the bottom would be 18,400. And I hope all my points are clear for you. Yeah, so well, thank you so much for staying up until here, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode in the post market reports, and let's see how the markets will perform tomorrow, and we'll try to see and be ready to prepare and execute our orders accordingly. Okay, trade safe, be safe, do not risk your capital, and enjoy your trading journey. Thank you and peace. Take care.